So we've had a great conversation here, and you know what? You gave us nine great principles to go off of, and I got them written down here, and I'm gonna keep them, and I'm gonna post them as well. But how would, in your opinion, because I mean, I'm just gonna tell you right now, these 9 steps is I'm just gonna be honest with you, this is great advice. But any other advice that you would like to give on creating great culture?
Man, you really putting it on me today, ain't you?
Hey, I'm
All right, I got a few points.
okay.
I think the first one. Okay. As President Biden would say, number one would be, I think, seek a mentor. Someone that you desire to follow as a leader.
Yeah.
Okay. It goes. We already talked about it. Humble yourself as a leader.
Mm-hmm.
You know, have the mindset that it's not about you, but about the people you serve.
That's it.
I would say also read different books about leadership. One book that I have in mind is called The Way of the Shepherd. The Way of the Shepherd. They talk about their 7 principles. This book focuses on as a leader in an organization. Some of those principles are, it says, know the condition of your flock, discover the shape of your sheep, help your sheep identify with you, make your pastor a safe place, the staff of direction, the rod of correction, and the heart of the shepherd. Now, this book was written by William Pentak, Pentak, and Kevin Lehman, Kevinleman. So it's a easy read, quick read, powerful book.
Yeah,
it's like an email, concise, brief, to the point.
There you go.
You know, another one I say, when you're placed in leadership position, don't lead so far ahead that you can't reach back to help someone.
That's good.
And we talked about be a selfless leader. Show your subordinates that you care before you show them what you know. Another one is that leaders, we as leaders tend to forget about is counsel. Counsel your employees, both verbally and written.
That's it.
Good and bad. Not just for the bad, but for the good too.
That's right.
You know, keep your supervisor informed what's going on. You know, work with other leaders within your organization to accomplish the organization's goals. And I read, and I like what I'm gonna steal yours, Dwayne. Invest in the development of your people.
There you go.
Invest in the development of your people.
That's it.
So
I love it. So I'm not going to go over all of them this time, but I do want to touch on the counseling thing, because I think so. Counseling is so important, and I don't think we add the value to it that it deserves.
Right.
Especially I know the Army leans into counseling, but once I became a civilian, it was less, a whole lot less.
Right.
And as a civilian, they generally focus on performance measures and performance evaluations.
Right.
And then it kind of does it in the format of like quarterly counselings, if you will, if that, but mostly annual and biannual, annual and semi-annual. I think we're just looking at the formalities of counseling when we look at stuff of that nature. But I like to look at counseling as a way of communicating to erase the communication gaps. So if we're counseling effectively, in other words, if we're communicating effectively with our people, what we're really doing is erasing communication gaps. So if I show up to your organization, you will continue to informally counsel me, right? So that you can learn about me. Remember, we listen more than we talk. So you're just asking questions. Right. And over the course of time, you not only understand who I am as a soldier, but you understand who I am as a person. You not only understand who I am as an employee, you understand who I am as a husband, as a father, as a friend, like all of these things. And so we continue to do this over and over again, never losing the curiosity of your people. And I think that's key. And I think because of that, that leads into the last thing you said, to where we do not fail to invest in the development of our people. Don't make it their responsibility to do on-site development. Like it's not a bad thing for you to pay for them to be better. That's what leadership is. If I put it on, there is a thing called personal responsibility. I know people like to go there. But here's the thing about personal responsibility. I can only use it when I'm talking about me. I can't use it when I'm talking about anyone else.
Right. So anything that's into the job, you should send that your employee to the school.
Absolutely.
Because it's going to help the organization in the long run.
Absolutely.
And guess what? You're going to keep an employee because they see that you are investing in them.
Yeah, absolutely. So man, this is good.
And also, so you got me going there again. but also, right, when it comes down to that formal counseling, it's going to be easy to write.
Absolutely.
So you make communicating, conducting that informal counseling, doing them follow-ups, along the way. Yeah. And another key thing, follow up.
Oh man.
Follow up. So add that. Yes, you got to follow up. If you don't do nothing else, follow up.
Yeah. Absolutely. Yes, we got to assess the plan that we put in place. I love it. Yes. Exactly. I love it. Yes, look here, because I don't want your wife to jump on me. Look here. Future plans. What's in the future for Rob Daniel?
Well, what I like to do, continue doing what I'm doing now. I love my job. But what I would like to do is get more involved in the community to help develop our young men.
Yeah.
I think that is so very important. They are the future. We getting older now. God's will, I'll be 55 July 3rd. So, so we 55, sir. Yes, sir.
Man, I look more closer to 55 than you do.
God is good.
All the time. Yes, sir.
Yeah, so I just want to invest, continue investing in younger people, continue, working in my church, and, and working in the community, and just being a servant where I can be, wherever God leads me.
That's good. I love it. And you're absolutely right. We got to pour back into the youth, man. We got to help them. My thing is, I just don't want them to go through the growing pains that I went through. I want them to be able to do it easier and smarter, better, and faster. Yes, sir. I love it. So for those people who are literally just enamored by this great information that you gave us, want to, just follow you and get some leadership advice. For those people who just want to come and, solicit you to come speak at their organization, how can they find you in the digital space?
They can find email. You can email me personally. My email is robdaniel1986@gmail.com. I will repeat that. Rob Daniel, no S, at 1986@gmail.com. Or also I'm on the Facebook, Robert Daniel. So you look me up. I'm wearing a Kango. So
a leader with class, everybody. Listen, I'm trying to tell you, if you want a dynamic speaker, somebody who really loves and very passionate about leadership, somebody who can break it down to like a science, and give you a lockstep procedure to actually create a dynamic culture in your organization, I'm telling you, will not go wrong if you solicit the help of Rob Daniel. You will appreciate that message I gave you. Absolutely. So that being said, Command Sergeant Major Daniel, give us your final thoughts.
Well, first, I want to say, Dwayne, I'm humbled, and I really appreciate you for inviting me on your podcast to talk about leadership in the workplace, because that's very important, especially in the world we live in today. Showing that we care. So a few things I'd like to lead with your audience. And once again, I'm going to be brief and concise. use bullet points. First, humble. We've been talking about it. Humble yourself. Humble yourself. Don't think it's more about you.
Yeah.
It's not about you. It's about the people that you work for, the organization. And if you take care of your people, everything else is gonna take care of itself. Trust me. Lead by example. If you want your employee to be at 7 o'clock at work, okay, you need to be there at 6:30, at least 30 minutes prior. Okay, lead by example. Be honest. Good news or bad news. Be honest with your people, because they're gonna respect you. They're gonna appreciate you. They're gonna trust you if you're honest. Because if you're not truthful, it's gonna come. As my grandma used to say, it's gonna come to light. Okay, trust me, it's gonna come to light.
Yeah.
And as you move up in your organization or in the army, don't lead too far ahead that you can't reach back.
Yeah.
To help somebody along to get to where you are.
I like it.
Those are my final thoughts.
I like it. I love it. I'm telling you, if you apply those, you will ultimately, you will definitely see some changes in your culture. But first, you're going to see some changes in you. Just going to be honest with you. You're going to see some changes in you, then you're going to start seeing changes in culture. That's the only way it's going to happen. So Rob, man, I'm so appreciative of all this great information you gave. I'm appreciative of your time. I'm appreciative of your wife for allowing you the time, right?
That's what I'm saying, right?
There you go. So tell the real sergeant major that we appreciate her.
Yes, sir.
No, I'm joking, man. But now I'm seriously though. We appreciate you, man. Thank you for joining us in the Empowering Perspective community and blessing us with your time and your knowledge and your wisdom. And man, just go and enjoy them grandbabies for the rest of the day. And I'm probably going to be calling on you here in the near future for some more of that wisdom, just so that you know.
I appreciate it.
All right, so, sir, have a blessed day and thank you.
You have a blessed one too.